What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and today we are finally back with more of the discussion videos. So, I planned a free video this week, to talk about three different things. Actually I planned it two, and then the third one is actually about a very new set that is going to be released in December. And I'm just going to film a lot of these videos, and then later on you'll see how things actually piece together. So do stay tuned, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if there's any comments, and yeah, that's pretty much that. Follow me on Instagram, and what else? That's pretty much about it. So let's talk about today's topic. Here's the topic with Hidden Fates versus Champion's Path. So from our Q&A section that I was not planning to do a Q&A session, but we did on the live stream over the weekend, I've introduced you guys to the set of Champion's Path. And that set, after that day, we've actually gotten a lot more information as to, how the products are going to be released, what kind of products will be there. And basically, we know that the focus will be on the Galar region, and that it's going to be talking about a lot of the gym challenges. You get the badges as pins, and so on and so on. The one thing that struck out, or that stuck out in Champion's Path is the Elite Trainer Box, because the Elite Trainer Box is the one that contains the Charizard V promo, and everyone is pretty much hyped up for it. And here is the contrast. Remember the time where it is September. Okay, it's September 25th, the release date of this Champion's Path Elite Trainer Box. It is the same time frame that the Hidden Fates so-called reprint will be released. So, I just want to talk about, the possible relationship and the possible impact. I'm just going to sit and cross my leg here. And the possible impact that, how the price of Hidden Fates may be affected by Champion's Path release, or whether it will. So let's call it HF for Hidden Fates and CP for Champion's Path, because it's just gonna be a mouthful. So, or I would just say it, I might not say the acronym. So here's the thing, Hidden Fates. Now, we're actually seeing some stagnation in Hidden Fates price. I mean, it is still growing, but it's growing at a much slower rate, around like maybe 5% growth each week. I know that it sounds crazy that it is actually a slow rate, but it actually is. We're actually seeing a much slower growth in Hidden Fates single cards. PSA 10, they're still going up. Seal products, the tins have been, not changing that much. The Elite Trainer Box is still holding around the $250 to $300 range per box. So all those products in Hidden Fates has been seeing a very gradual stabilization. And the question is, why do you think that there is such a stable price range? The question is it because people are fed up with it? People don't want to open Hidden Fates anymore? No. The reason why we are seeing a price stagnation is simply because a lot of these products are being released onto the market. Remember, Hidden Fates was such a hard set to find for everyone in stores, because there is a large number of investors that are holding cases, hundreds of cases of these products, and they're finally releasing a lot of these products out. And why? Because they need the cash flow. They need the cash to hold on to the Champion's Path. Champion's Path pre-order is, I think, this week up to, I think, July 31st will be the last date or something along that line. So everyone is trying to, capitalize on the Hidden Fates in order for them to capitalize on Champion's Path later. So we're seeing a lot more people willing to sell their their Hidden Fates seal products in order to fund the new sets. So that's why we're seeing a stagnation in the Hidden Fates price. So what I would think that is, in the next 2 months, what we're expecting to see is that there will be actually a drop in Hidden Fates price. So Hidden Fates, I have a feeling that it might just dip a little as we approach the reprint release in September of the tins. Once those tins hits the market, the price will drop to its lowest, and then it will start to go up again. So if you guys are looking for the, the hyper rare, the PSA cards, or just, to grab some seal products, I think that the next 2 months is going to be a very good time to observe and look at the market as to where you can pick up, relatively cheap and more affordable Hidden Fates products. with that said, what is going to happen to Champion's Path? Well, Champion's Path Elite Trainer Box is going to be a Charizard V. And to be very honest, I don't even know anywhere that takes in pre-order. People shops will not take pre-orders. And that's because first, they don't know how many of those boxes will be allocated to them. And the second, why pre-order at a much lower price when, once it hits the market, the price will jump? So, I mean, for me, for my group of friends, I did do a pre-order, but it's limited to 30 bucks, and pretty much it sold out in 20 seconds, something ridiculous like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I was only willing to do a 30 bucks pre-order simply because I just don't know how many I will get, and as an investor myself, I will hold on to some of the products as well. So that's the Elite Trainer Box. Here's the question. A lot of people are asking, what about the Champion's Path set? Does it contain the gold card? Will it contain Amazing Rare? Does it have this? Does it have that? As much as we can speculate, as much as we want to guess, here's my idea and here's my position. I will not hold any Champion's Path product except for the Elite Trainer Box. I just simply think that this is going to be a mediocre set. It's not going to be a wow, amazing set. It just seems to me that it is going to be a okay set. So that's the thing. There is no hyper rare. There's no gold card. I highly doubt that will be gold card, and I highly doubt Amazing Rare will be there, because simply there's really no point of them releasing those cards. They could just leave it as a Japanese exclusive, and that's pretty much that. I know a lot of people are asking this other question. Collect Pokemon. In the Champion's Path Elite Trainer Box, we're seeing a VMAX Charizard on the front, right? Yeah, so that question bothered me for a very long time. Where the hell does that VMAX Charizard come from? Are they going to print a hyper rare trophy card into the set? That didn't occur to me. That didn't make sense to me. But now today we just received the news that in December 4th, Japan will be releasing a triple starter deck containing VMAX Blastoise, VMAX Charizard, and VMAX Venusaur. So that is called, I think it's called Shiny V, but we're not certain. I'm still waiting for more news to come in. So when I'm recording this video, I've just heard this news pretty much, 40 minutes ago. So chances are that there will be a VMAX Charizard released again in December 4th. Now, here's the thing. If we know a VMAX Charizard is going to be released in Japan in December 4th, will that VMAX Charizard be the same as the one in the theme deck or the already released starter deck? Let me go grab it. So, will it be the same VMAX Charizard as we see here? And will actually the starter deck, will it just be the same starter decks but repackaged with Charizard and then one with Venusaur and one with Blastoise? Or there might be an alternative art version of this VMAX Charizard. Now here's the thing. None of the VMAX Pokemon has gotten an alternative art. So the alternative art always had been with the V Pokemon. So you have the regular V and the alternative V. But the VMAX has always been either VMAX or the Hyper Rare VMAX. There's no alternative art. With that said, it is very likely that Pokemon will start releasing the alternative art VMAX card in the upcoming November set saying the Shiny V. So that's the special high class release where you get a V in every pack. There's like 10 cards. I have the slightest feeling that there will be some alternative VMAX card, because it only makes sense. There's alternative art for almost every single of the tag team cards. There's alternative art for the V card. So there might be some alternative art for the VMAX card as well. So because of that, that is what I'm thinking, or what I might be suspecting. I can't even talk. I will be suspecting that in the November release of the Ultra Shiny Starter Battle Deck, whatever they call it right now, there will be an alternative VMAX Charizard, an alternative VMAX Blastoise, and an alternative VMAX Venusaur. Which means that there is going to be another VMAX Charizard card. And that VMAX Charizard card is what I'm expecting in Champions Path. Because I just don't feel that Pokemon will include a hyper rare trophy card in the Champions Path set. Not to mention that because it is such a small set, if they include a hyper rare, the chance of pulling that card will just be super high. It will be super easy, which means that, you know, that card is not going to be that chase card that everyone is looking for. So that's why I highly doubt it. And what's happening? What's going to happen to Champions Path? Well, the price will crash. The price will simply crash like Dragon Majesty. It's just going to be, you know, nothing that is worth opening in that set. Maybe the VMAX Charizard, but, you know, overall I feel like it is likely that it's quite cheap that you can actually buy the VMAX Charizard, the alternative art. Which makes sense, because if the Japanese are putting it in a starter deck, which you can actually buy almost unlimitedly, it only makes sense to put that card in Champions Path where, you know, you can easily or relatively easily open that card. Same as, you know, this theme deck, this exact card of VMAX is placed into Darkness Ablaze, a main set that you can open and hopefully get that VMAX Charizard. So that will make sense to me. So what will not make sense to me is the hyper rare version being there. So I have a slightest feeling that, you know, the Japanese promo card, the price of around 6,000 US dollar will be justified because, you know, simply you can't get it anywhere. And Champions Path, except for the Elite Trainer Box, all the other sets will have some sort of price because there's still going to be a VMAX alternative art Charizard, but the price won't be as high because that same alternative art VMAX Charizard could be bought in a starter deck later on in December when the Japanese releases that. So that is my speculation. I mean, don't take my words for it. This is just my analysis. This is how long I've been in this market, how long I've been touching Pokemon. But that's what I have that feeling for. So hopefully this video helped you distinguish the difference between Hidden Fates and Champions Path, and, you know, do arrange your money to see which one is going to be a better investment. If you ask me, Hidden Fates is going to be a long-term investment because there's just so many chase cards. Whereas Champions Path, the Elite Trainer Box would be a great investment if you can get your hands on it, which I think that it's going to be very, very difficult to. But if you do, keep it sealed because chances are the value of that will go up much faster than the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer Box, because that is the box with a Charizard, with a VMAX Charizard sleeve. And, you know, everything about that box just spells money. It just spells good investment. So that's pretty much that. Even if the Champions Path set, the cards in the packs are useless, it's okay because there's a Charizard promo, V, as well as the sleeve and everything else. So that's pretty much my take on to this. And hopefully, yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What do you guys think about my analysis and how I see or what I think about is going to happen with the Champions Path. And, you know, we're just going to discuss down there in the discussion. Remember to hit the like, subscribe. This is Collect Pokemon. Peace out.